So what's your current business structure? Are you a company or a sole trader? You'll usually tell the difference because a company usually ends with PTY LTD or Limited at the end of your company name. Whereas if you're a sole trader, you're probably trading as a business name, but it's really you who holds the liability.
So how you look as a sole trader to others is unprofessional. And sometimes not getting the big jobs, not getting big work can just be a result of not being a registered company, because people don't take people who don't have a registered company seriously. Likewise, not being registered for GST, for example. In Australia, if you're not registered for GST, then people just automatically think that you don't turn over more than $70,000 a year, in which case you can't be that good if you're not making more than 70 grand a year. So can I trust that person? If they're not set up as a company, they're not really taking their business seriously. Whether or not I can trust them, I'm unsure. That you kind of get treated like a staff member. You wouldn't get big jobs. You would be unlikely to secure big jobs, and it would be risky for you to secure big jobs. And that's where it comes down to this risk mitigation thing.
So, are you a company? If you're not a company, then I would definitely recommend becoming one. Trading as a sole trader is something that you do initially while you're finding your feet in business. As a professional, you really need to be moving into a professional structure. There are a lot of benefits to becoming a company. Firstly, it offers protection. The protection against getting sued personally. Secondly, it gives you a financial structure that's much more beneficial than simply paying tax as an individual. Now, we're not tax advisors, and you should definitely seek professional advice when it comes to accounting. However, starting with a company structure is definitely recommended in this country. Reach out to us if you have any specific questions with relation to setting up a company. See here a list of benefits to do with setting up a company and why it's critical that you do so.
So get a company set up. It's not expensive. If you go through a lawyer or an accountant, it can be incredibly expensive. So we do it as a kind of secretarial service to you. You're entitled to register your own company online. The problem is that if you do try to do that yourself, there is a whole bunch of regulations that you need to be aware of. You need to make sure you've got all of your signatories done, you've got your documents created. So it can be very overwhelming trying to produce all of those documents in order to register the company. And to meet compliance, you need to keep a copy of a lot of those documents and activate a lot of those documents along the way. So as part of the service that we offer to register the company for you, we'll produce those documents on your behalf as a business service. We'll register the company as a business service. It's not a legal service, it's not an accounting service, but we can get that whole process done for you and give you all of the documents you need to register the company in a compliant way.